Okay, now you're getting good sleep, but that doesn't mean you're not still tired, especially when you're anemic. So sometimes during the day, take a nap, okay? But do me a favor, if you're gonna take a nap, take a nap. Same thing like last night. Get your little ritual together that you can go in and take a solid 20, 30 minutes sleep. You don't need to take 2 hours, 3 hours. You don't want to take so much it's going to disturb your night, but you want to take a real nap. Yes, it's okay to nod off. Yes, it's okay just to take that 5-minute little nap. But if you're feeling tired, focus your efforts and take a real nap. Okay. Okay, so now we're getting good sleep at night, but that doesn't mean you won't be tired during the day. So what I want you to focus on is the fact that if you're tired and you want to take a nap, take a nap, okay? Remember, I keep telling you, whatever you do it. Okay, so have your little space that you go to, the place that's nice and quiet, nice and cool, whatever it is that helps you take a real serious nap for that 20, 30 minutes. Don't just nod off and say I took a nap. Now that'll happen, that's fine. But when I say rest, rest, okay? We'll deal with other things later. But when you focus on that rest as being an important part of your strategy, it's much more effective. Okay, again with anemia, you don't feel very well. And sometimes when you don't feel well, guess what? You kind of get a little irritated and there's problems. Teammates understand that's what they're going through. This is not just they're in a bad mood. They're facing a lot of things right now. So we tell you, make sure you're getting a lot of movement, doing a lot of things, trying to stay active as you can. But what I would really like you to do in your game plan with your coach advocate and in your plan with your teammates is to try to pull the stressful activities, especially when you're anemic and you're starting to experience some of the side effects. You need to focus on pulling the stressful activities. When is the anemia bothering you the most? It's usually the couple days after chemo, the 2-3 days after chemo. Teammates, help them plan that, hey, Mom, you're not going to do that one stressful activity. The one thing that bothers you, let me do it. Let Pete do it. Let Harry do it. Whoever the other friends are out there, let them do this. And plan ahead. Don't let it be a last-minute situation. Plan ahead to handle anemia, okay? The other thing is that teammates talking to you now is you have to realize that they're trying to stay active for health, okay? I've had teammates before say, well, she can take a 12-minute walk, she can do the dishes. Well, maybe the 12-minute walk is actually helping her feel better and relax, and the dishes happens to be a stressful thing to her. Or maybe she loves to do dishes, okay? Maybe you should be doing the dishes and he shouldn't, or she shouldn't and he should. Whatever it is, decide whether the stressful activities. Take out some of the activities dealing with, you know what the number one stress is? Finances, okay? Have people come in and assist with that. It doesn't mean you have to give up your finances. Some of us can't do that, but you can have assistance, okay? So try to limit your activities, especially when you're anemic, to the things that are building, that are regenerating, and try to identify the things that kind of tear you down. Because emotions plays a huge part, even when it's physical, like anemia. Okay, patients, now I got to talk to you. You have to understand that you need help. Some of us, it's almost impossible for us to accept help. I need you to realize that you have a team, okay? There's not a sport where just a superstar can make it all happen by himself, except for maybe golf. But even then, he has a coach, he usually has a trainer, he has other people helping him. You're going through a period of time right now where you need help. Allow people to help you, okay? Allow people to assist you. This is really important, especially again when you're anemic and you're not feeling like you're wanting to get up and move and what have you. At the last minute, now you have to go, oh, yeah, can you go ahead and do that for me, okay? Now there's the stress of trying to teach them how to do it or tell them how you like to do it. Prepare from the beginning for these things to happen. Try to get your teammates accustomed to what you need to have done and accept that help. Okay, another way to combat anemia is to eat well. And again, we've been trying to tell you all along, prepare for that. You don't want to have the 3 big meals, or for some of us, 2 big meals, where you just kind of cram the calories in. What really helps here is to make sure you're getting your 5 to 6 meals or meals and snacks, but eating kind of regularly throughout the day, okay? And when you're anemic, you want a lot of protein, okay? So in our diet, we're gonna try to keep the protein levels up, and your coach advocate will work with you, and your teammates can think about this, but especially when you're anemic, because protein helps rebuild cells. So you wanna think of the snacks, it can be protein. It might be just little turkey or cheese and these different things that you can have throughout the day. But make sure you're having small meals throughout the day so you can keep your blood sugar level pretty constant and keeps your body moving and feeling the same kind of energy level and not having the spikes and valleys, okay? And sometimes when you're anemic, you don't feel like eating. So you gotta get creative. Maybe it's little smoothies, it's little shakes, there's different little things that you can do to still make sure you get protein. You know, you get a smoothie instead of fruit smoothie, but you can add a little protein powder to it, okay? And you can sip on it for an hour or two, okay? So the point is that you want to eat small meals throughout the day when you're anemic, and you want to emphasize protein. Okay, so anemia is interesting because it is one of the side effects, but a lot of things I'm telling you about anemia is just about what's going to happen when you go into chemotherapy for a lot of people. But again, I want to end this with the thought that you're anticipating problems by doing the right things, but you're not focused on the problems. Don't go into your chemotherapy, or if you're in the middle of it right now, with every day going, boy, I'm going to be really sick today. Boy, I have chemo tomorrow, I'm going to be really sick. No, anticipate doing the right things. Have your teammates work with you to do the right things and live your life, okay? Adjust, compensate, but live your life.